Oh, losing feeling in my foot. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Imani, and today's video we're just going to be doing a get ready with me for oh wow, where am I going? I'm going to a cookout for New Year's Day. Today is the 1st, and I'm in the spirit because of course I'm not at work, so that's a beautiful thing in itself. Anyways, so I wanted to really start this off by showing you guys or telling you guys about this toner that I recently started using. I am an ambassador for the company now, but also I don't know if I've told you guys already, but I went to get a facial and I broke out terribly. I'm still getting over it. As you can see, I have some scars. I've been doing something like every night to try and get rid of these scars, but something that has been helping, because since then I've been breaking out more, it's like it changed the balance of my skin, low-key, and never again. But this is by Hello Body. This is the Coco Calm Soothing Face Toner, and they wanted me to try at least one of the items, of course, because if I'm going to tell you guys that, if I'm going to say that you guys, or suggest that you guys should buy it if you have any issues like mine with your skin, I'm going to try it, and I'm going to want to try something. I already have like cleansers and stuff like that, but I never really grab a toner, because to me in the past, toners have been just like very high in their levels of acidity, and I don't think I have sensitive skin per se. I think I have pretty normal skin, but at the same time, I don't want it to be extremely dried out. I have pretty much normal combination to oily skin, and the more you dry your face out, or the more you dry your skin out, the more the oil kind of slaps back. Anyways, so I really like this toner because I use it every night, but I also wanted to use it right now just because it has been helping me get these scars down. But also, if you've ever, of course most of us have gotten pimples, but if you ever get a pimple and you feel like, the way that I would describe it would be like it's raging, so like you can feel it kind of hurts, it's kind of tender, and it's like it's this large thing on your face. Whenever I use this, the next morning, if not like maybe an hour or so later, my face, obviously it says soothing, and it lives by its name. I saw this brand on Instagram, and you know I'm all here for skin tone. If I have had to choose between makeup and, did I say skin tone? If I had to choose between makeup and skincare, I would choose skincare. I love me some makeup, bro, but you know, I would choose skincare, all in all. But I really like this. You guys should check it out. I'll have the link down below, as well as a discount code. And every time, you don't have to go through the link and you don't have to use the code, but of course it would help me out, so you know, thank you in advance. But you guys can of course go straight to the website if you'd like, just use the code, do whatever you feel. But I would recommend this because this is the first toner that I've actually bought in a while, and like in years, and I don't even use like witch hazel because I think that is too strong for me. Granted, I know that a lot of people use it and they say that the more that you use it, the less that your skin will react, but I don't really like the sound of that. So, but I really like this. Like, all in all, I really like it. I haven't tried anything else by the brand, I have not, but I would say to use this if you feel like your skin needs to calm down at times. I would say definitely try this. Anyways, so I'm going to use that now. You just put it on a cotton swab. It literally just drips out. I just put it all over. And I don't think that you have to pick like a specific time of the day to do this, like whether this is like a nighttime routine kind of thing, but I use it mainly for my nighttime routine. But I just wash my face, and also if I feel, you know, like when you feel a pimple coming up but it hasn't really surfaced yet, whenever I use this, boy, I mean, granted, the rest of my skincare routine is like superb as well, it's really insane. I don't know what is dirty on my face, but I just washed my face and took a shower, but this thing is getting some things up. I don't know where it's coming from. It will really calm down a pimple. Like, I felt a pimple coming up right here, and I started using it. Where did it go? Don't know. But I really like this. I missed the trash can. Okay, so that's that, and then I'm just going to go in with my moisturizer, which is the oil-free acne moisturizer by Neutrogena in the grapefruit. This is like the only, I did 2 pumps. This is the only moisturizer that I can pick up from like the drugstore section of Ulta. Because I was just under the impression that my skin was bougie because I tried to use the Pond's moisturizer because I saw this girl use it, and it's like, okay, that's a big moisturizer for not that much. That thing broke me out. And it was like, you know how babies get like heat bumps and stuff? I had so many small bumps like everywhere, and I was just like, this looks like a disease. Ooh, great for me. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna go do my eyebrows and then I'll come right back. Okay, so I'm back. But when I do my eyebrows with Pore foundation, I don't really fully do them because I'll map them out for the most part. So I just went over with some brow pencils, and then after foundation, I just go back in and kind of, you know what I'm saying, you'll see it anyways, but I kind of just go back in just so they're not cloudy, y'all know, y'all been here for a while. So for primer, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer in Soft Matte. Yeah, Soft Matte. And I'm pretty much just gonna put that all over. I'm gonna try my hardest not to get anything in my edges. We shall see. My mirror is so dirty that my phone is clearer than the mirror right now. Oh wow. See, this is why I can't do brows completely before my foundation anymore. Like I've done it both ways, where I've done brows before foundation and brows after, and trying to switch back and forth, it's like, you ever seen, I know a lot of y'all have watched SpongeBob, but you remember the episode where his like brain cells are burning everything and he goes kind of dumb? That's all I need to say. That's really all I need to say. And then I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. This one, it's almost done, so obviously I like it. But I'm only gonna put it like a bit under my eyes, so my large pores and my creases are a lot smoother at the end of the game. You can already see a little bit, but be gentle if you're gonna do this like technique under your eye. Use your ring finger so it's not as harsh as you probably mean to be, just to save yourself the issues in the future. So after that, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Setting Powder in Nutmeg, and I'm just gonna do it all over my face. For this step, I know that I've said this in previous videos, and if you guys watch Jackie Aina, then you know that I got this from her, where she sets her primer because she has oily skin. I haven't tried, honestly, why did I even do anything with my brows? I haven't tried makeup without setting my primer in a while, so I don't even know how some primers react. But even in the midst of setting my primer, and I like to go over my brows too, because as you can see, my brow bone is right in there, so sometimes it'll look like my eyebrow is a mess, and then I'll hit another angle and you're just like, oh, it's there. Or maybe that's just how I feel because it's my face and I am the biggest critic critic. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's pretty much done. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my, oh wow, maybe I shouldn't have worn all black. I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Spiced Rum, and I'm gonna do one pump. I'm really focusing on the perimeter of my face, not so much under my eyes, because that's where the concealer will go. And I don't put much of anything on my forehead because I kill it with bronzer. And I also don't put any foundation on my nose. I blend that up to my nose so it's not cakey, therefore it won't look like I have as much makeup on. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and conceal under my brow. I just went back in with on my brow with the Morphe brow pencil in Chocolate Mousse. I'm just gonna go in with my concealer, which is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Dark 46. Dark 46. Okay, so just gonna go underneath that real quick. I've been doing this thing where I just like and then blend it into it, so let's see if that works too. Yeah, I'm about to kill it. So I'm just gonna take my sponge and kind of blend the edges, even though I'm not done yet, so my bronzer will really take care of it, but you know, still. Oh, now we really coming into form. Then I'm gonna go back in with the same concealer under my eyes. And I really only use this because of the difference in undertones between my chest and my face. I feel as though this is very close to them both. Like a good middle ground for them both. Even though a lot of people might say it's too bright, but promise you I don't care. Merry Christmas. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the same brand concealer but in Deep Dark 54, just to go around like the edges of that highlight to make it a bit easier to blend into my foundation. Here we go. And a lot of people tend to start with the smaller regions of their face when it comes to blending out concealer, just because it gives the under eyes a chance to kind of set down and thicken up. I said let me stop talking so it won't go all the way in my mouth. You're doing things. What's your name? Can I have your number? I'm so blind right now. Losing feeling in my foot. Have you guys been watching You? I started watching it. Well, I started watching it before when it originally came out, but I stopped. And then when season 2 came out, I just started it over from the beginning. And like, you really start to agree with Joe's actions. And I really just love the Lord because wow, I needed that service because wow, it's amazing. Okay, it was just the angle. All right, why does my face look like that? So then I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm pretty sure I used to think that there were more than one shade, like how the Laura Mercier has 2 shades. Sorry, I have an itch. I thought they had 2, but the one is perfectly fine for me. I don't bake, I just set, and I do a few layers of powders. So on that innermost corner, I do that, and just note how smooth it is. I personally wasn't going to try it. Like, I wasn't really like, oh, that's something I'm gonna buy, because when it comes to white translucent powders, are my people of color, you know how we do. Like, sometimes it depends on just like the look of it, especially for darker skinned people. It depends on how it comes out. This does not give me flashback. It is talc free. I have very dry under eyes, so anytime, so I have dry under eyes, but I have oily skin. So imagine the dewiness of your skin coming out, but your eyes look like a brick. Does that make sense? No. So I really like this powder for that. And honestly, I don't really use it for the rest of my face as far as concealer is concerned, because I do use so many different types of powder. So a lot of times I'll just do it under my eyes and on the bridge of my nose, not even like on the point, just to keep the tones of my face like on one accord kind of thing. It looks very different from my chest right now, but we will come into form in like 5 seconds. Okay, so the next powder, I got the travel size of the Laura Mercier because I wasn't sure how I liked it, and at that point I just bought the Hourglass, so I wasn't gonna buy like 2 full-size powders. Like, that's just not in my making, I'm sorry. But this is the Translucent Setting Powder in Medium Deep. They don't have another shade, so and then I just go pretty much on top of the last one. And since this has such an orange, like, it has such a warm undertone, or it's such a warm powder, it kind of balances out as far as the rest of my skin tone is concerned. So I really like that. Wow, you looking kind of smooth. Can I get your number? Dang, why not? This is the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Mocha Mami, and I'm just gonna go in with this e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush, and it's narrowed, so it's easy to sharpen if you would like to, because sometimes I go down my nose with it. And I just love that she came out with these, because I had never actually used a bronzer that I used for bronzing until this, because it's dark enough and warm enough for me. Whereas a lot of other ones, especially, oh my gosh, I know that Benefit, their Hoola bronzer, they just came out with a darker one. but it was just always interesting to me that they only had, like, I understand you guys are mainly for brows, but like, you know what I mean? You guys have a whole section, different colored concealers and stuff, but it was nowhere near inclusive. That's none of my business. I use Morphe brow stuff anyways. I don't really branch out as far as brow stuff is concerned. If it works, it works. And I feel like a lot of brow stuff is overpriced as well, because I run through them particularly fast, so I don't really like to use it, like use one that I don't see is worth it. Anyway, so I'm going in with the same bronzer, but with a eyebrow with an eyeshadow brush, just to go down my nose and connect my nose to the brow. As you can see, I'm also going into, this is a very to the point kind of thing as far as makeup is concerned, because all in all, I think this took me 15 minutes. I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop. Wow, I might as well do a whole like full ColourPop video. Anyways, ColourPop in the shade Avalon. This is the Super Shock Cheek Paralyzed, but I'm just gonna go in with my finger first and just tap that in. And remember your ring finger so it's not as harsh, because we don't want early wrinkles. We don't want any extra tension on our skin, because we're trying to avoid that as much as possible, you know what I'm saying? The air itself is already a hazard. And then I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Goddess Glow highlighter. This is very shimmery. It has a lot of gold flakes. I don't know if you guys can see it. What? I might as well just do that and run up in it. Anyways, I like to put it on the outer side of my highlighter on my cheek, because it is very stunting. And then I'm going to try and use a different setting spray for the day. I used this in my last video because, of course, that video will go up before this one, but we'll just see how it lasts. And this is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. So I'm gonna spray my setting spray, and then I'm gonna do my, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to do my bottom lashes, and then I'm going to show you guys my fit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, my edges. Ah. No. Okay, I just put my scarf on, kind of. It's literally so loose. But anyways, I'm going in with the Urban Decay De-Slick. I'm pretty sure this is a version of the all-nighter, but don't say all-nighter, so whatever. But I can usually leave my eyes open as far as the Morphe setting spray is concerned, but that's light. This I don't think is. Anyways. That's just the way I am. Usually I pat my setting spray in, but I'm gonna try and let this one work on its own for the first layer. The second layer, I'm gonna pat what I want to pat. That's it. Oh, never mind. I can't do that because I didn't really blend my powder. I mean, my highlighter, I didn't pat that in. And I need it to look unclockable. Unclockable. Anyway, so I take, I've been using this makeup remover wipe for every little spill. But I just take one, put it around my index finger, and then like carve out my lips from the makeup. I know a lot of people would rather just have the makeup on there and then just go over it with lip stuff, but I promise you that's not me, because I will really fight. So the lip gloss that I'm using today is the Pillow Plump, not sure why it says XXL, but this is the Pillow Plump in Clairvoyant, and it does tingle. My cousin was like, why is my lip burning? Woo! This is one of my favorite glosses. It starts out very shimmery in person, and then it just kind of soaks in and becomes like liquid glass looking. Okay, so that is that. I'm gonna put on my clothes and I'll be right back. Okay, so please disregard the dirt on my mirror and this bag of clothes. I'm selling stuff. Anyway, so this is my outfit. I just have on this high-waisted skirt, or maybe it's a normal skirt, but I just pull it up and it has pockets. That's number one. Some boots. I got this from a store in Altamont Mall in Florida, if I remember. If I can find the name, then I'll let you guys know. This is a layered necklace from H&M. This watch is from H&M, I think. This jeans jacket is from the Florida Mall, and then this is just a long sleeved crop top. But yeah. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. This is my end look. I'm actually late as ever, but this is the final look. I'm actually kind of I'm sweating. I don't know if it's just because I've changed my outfit 3 times. I fully ironed like a trench coat kind of jacket, then decided against it, obviously. So, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, that notification button, so YouTube will notify you each and every time that I post a video. And then go ahead and comment down below if there's anything that you guys would like to see, or if you have any looks that you would like me to try for you guys to see. Just let me know. I'm down for it. But I might get back into doing some more hair care, because I don't know, I thought I knew how I was doing how to do my hair before, but like I kind of slept on myself and some products that I bought. Like, why did I buy them and not try them properly? But anyways, so I'm gonna get back into, yeah, I'm sweating. I'm gonna get back into that, and you guys will see, but just stay tuned. And don't forget, there are weekly videos. We're actually recording in advance because I don't have time, but love you guys so much. See you guys next time.